Wednesday's markets were mixed into grains, but a lower day in the livestock futures. Brad Kooima with Kooima Barlick is joining us. And Brad, a lower day in livestock cattle, kind of surprising. We kind of faded a really bullish cattle inventory report.
Sure did. Not the first time, right?
Right.
Had a lot of bullish expectations. I thought the report lived up to expectations. Big drop, talking about the lowest cow herd in a long time, right? But on the other hand, we're 40 lower on fib cattle, 40 lower in the back months. These are contracts that made new contract highs 2 days ago. So before anybody jumps off the ledge or anything here, I think the market's still in pretty decent shape.
So tell me how bullish this cattle inventory report really was. You mentioned the cow herd, 61-year lows. It takes a while to rebuild from that.
Oh man, does it ever. And we may not, get back to where we were. In fact, talking to some of the folks down here, we're still worried about some regional areas that are still very, very dry. Texas, Kansas, Oklahoma, that area. The North is probably going to look at that next step of the holding heifers, I would think, this spring. But to drop a supply by 4%, that's what is projected to change the cattle on feed numbers by 4% next year, is a huge drop in my estimation. And then if you put that on top of that, the idea that we might hold some heifers back, it should be a very, supply side situation should look very, very favorable.
And as you mentioned, contract highs earlier this week before the setback, but where do you see us going in the future here? Are we going to hit those all-time highs?
Yeah, well, I think yes. You always put me on the spot with these questions.
I always do.
Yeah. So, to me, the 14 cycle would allow us to think. I think we go to to me, the charts look like we go to 178 to 180. Don't hold me to that, but I think we're going to new contract highs. It might not be till the fourth quarter this year, in my opinion.
Okay. Does cash lead or does the futures lead?
Futures are supposed to, but it's been such a broken market. We're probably going to have to prove it with the cash this time because the long speculator seems to be so beat up, huh?
All right. Well, always a pleasure to see you.
Thanks.
Brad Kooima with Kooima Barlick, and we'll have more Ag Day coming up.